It's National Donut Day.
Yes.
Okay? Time to make them, as they say. Time to make the
I've
donut.
heard that slogan before.
Do you have a favorite? Powdered, glazed, sugared,
I'm more of a
plain.
glazed than a powdered.
Is that right?
But I do like to try different flavors. You know, you get used to doing the same thing. You got to try different ones.
You got to go out of your comfort zone.
Absolutely.
That's where the
and
magic.
it's a donut. How bad could it be?
Joining us now to show us how to make some delicious treats at home is friend of the show, the brains behind the food blog. But first, we brunch Cynthia Christensen. Hi. First of all, you know what? You're like the family member.
I underperform, don't I?
Oh yeah, look at this.
I don't know if you guys can see, but this entire table of donuts you made when?
From 9 o'clock yesterday morning until this 4 o'clock this morning.
She made them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What kind of donuts did you make?
Well, first of all, donuts. Every culture in the world has some kind of a donut, some kind of fried dough.
Oh, true.
Right? Every single culture. There are buñuelos in Mexico. There are churros.
Yeah.
There's
Chancletas in
olibole
Puerto
in the
That's right.
Netherlands.
That's right.
My favorite's the olibole. I just
Olibole,
like
yes.
to say olibole.
Zeppelis.
Zeppelis,
yes.
So I have a variety of, I have baked donuts, I have fried old-fashioned donuts, I have good old-fashioned yeast donuts, and in there, then there's glazed, there's strawberry, there's vanilla, there's chocolate, there's donut holes, there's mini donuts, donut muffins, you name it, we can donut it.
I'm salivating. I'm sorry.
You are going to show us how to make a blueberry swirl?
I am. It's one of
Donut?
my favorite recipes, so I'm going to have someone help me.
You're going to help, but I have some questions.
Yes.
Folks
Pour.
at home, should they decide to make a donut at home, what do they need any special equipment?
You don't. Now, if you're afraid of frying, I get it. But
Yep.
all you need is a pot that's big enough to hold like 2 inches of oil.
Okay.
And you can do 1 or 2 donuts at a time, or you can bake your donuts in a
need this
donut pan.
doohickey if you're gonna do the baked
But if you
route.
don't have that and you want the donut flavor, you can still do it in a muffin pan, which is these mini donut
Right.
muffins.
That's true.
And then still do all your donut
Okay, what am I
toppings.
pouring into where?
You're pouring, these
Just
are your
this?
wet ingredients,
Okay.
sour cream, milk, egg, a little melted butter.
No
and we're just
leavening?
gonna, that's in here. We have
Okay.
flour, baking powder, baking soda, kosher salt, and a little bit of sugar.
Beautiful.
Not too sweet because we're gonna dip it.
We're gonna zhuzh.
So
What do you do?
so you're really bad at that, so I'll take over.
Cynthia tells it like it is.
When you bring in a pro, I expect the pro to show us how it's done.
Well, I'm going to show you the first part, which is this is my homemade blueberry jam.
Homemade, para que tú sepa.
And because it's not the peak of summer, I did use frozen berries.
How dare you?
I'm sorry.
You know what? I'm not happy.
But-
No, I can't, yeah,
So
no,
you
I
just
can't eat it.
dollop in your blueberry jam like this. And then you take,
By
I
the way,
like
the
a
raspberry
chopstick,
jam you made me over the summer.
the raspberry rose.
So good.
So then you just swirl it in, right?
Oh.
You swirl it.
As
I'm back.
opposed to
mixing it and it turns it kind of a grayish purple that's not attractive. And then you put it into a piping bag.
Okay.
So that's it. Or
That's
if you
it.
don't have a piping bag, a Ziploc bag.
Ziploc bag.
Just a Ziploc bag.
And you would do this for frying into the hot oil or into the baking
into the
situation?
baking pan. So we'll
Okay.
cut it with the scissors.
Do you want to try to do
pipe it?
this, Nelson? Do you want to try
Nelson,
this?
I see it's not get your hands
The
dirty.
fixture,
Dad.
would you like to try?
Marisol.
Try it.
Yes.
Did you bring coffee?
I did. I brought
Cynthia?
you a glazed donut latte.
Oh, my.
I made a simple syrup out of one of my glazed donuts.
Obviously.
I simmered a glazed
As
donut.
one does on election
Look
night.
how good you're doing, Figgy. Oh
Come
my
on.
God. I'm so excited for you.
Come
That's
on.
enough. Okay,
Oh,
that's good.
oh, oh. Now I see. Maybe go outside the bar. Got me nervous.
If you bake this, how long does it go in the oven
This
and what's
only
the temp?
goes for like 10 minutes at
That's it?
350
What?
degrees.
I can
and
have fresh donuts in 10 minutes.
through the magic of television,
Okay, less than 10 minutes. Look at that.
Less than 10 minutes.
less than 10 minutes, mere seconds.
And then we're going to glaze.
And then this is the part that I love. This is the marbling. So
Okay.
then you just, again, you dollop, and you dollop.
And then
While you're
And this
dolloping,
is-
I'm tasting.
And this is,
I'm learning.
This is just a simple powdered sugar glaze. And then you remove your donut. And
Oh, and you swizzle in the thing.
Oh.
and
Stop
you get a swirl.
this.
Yeah, that looks terrible. Let me take that from you.
You should probably. You should
looks
probably.
like a baseball, actually. Look at that.
You're making a mess.
It's all
Can
right.
you please make a mess in your mouth?
Welcome to my world.
In you go.
I had a
So you
nickel
made
for
a
every time.
simple, you made a simple syrup of a glazed donut simple syrup.
Glazed donut simple syrup. I simmered one of these glazed
Love it.
donuts in a sugar and water solution with a little touch of nutmeg. Oh, but wait.
Oh wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
But this is the best kind of mess.
First of
I
all,
love it.
I want you to smell this is the glazed donut simple syrup.
Oh my gosh. How?
It smells like a glazed donut.
It does.
And then
we-
because you're getting married so soon, you need whipped cream.
Obviously. Thank you.
And wait, there's more. You need sprinkles. And Figgy, can you hand me one of those tiny donuts?
Tiny donuts. Bam.
Tiny one that I already started eating. And
And
oh my
thread
god.
that onto your straw.
Stop.
Oh.
Can you come here every day?
And could you just have a moment?
Oh.
I have no idea what this wedding is going to be like, but if this is any indication, it's going to be heavenly. Thank you so much. She's still going. You at
Because I
home.
get one too.
He gets one too.
Scan
Put your
it.
donut on your straw.
We're going to put a
give
QR
it a
code
whirl.
up there. I promise. Head over to Cynthia's, all of her socials. There it is for all of the recipes. This is literally, you just made my entire month of November.
I'll be catering your wedding.
Thank you, but firstwebrunch.com. This is too pretty to eat or
you
drink.
Just
Okay.
get a
Yeah,
little bit.
okay.